All right, developing this morning, reports that new first best friend Elon Musk is starting to irritate President-elect Trump's advisors. During a dinner at Mar-a-Lago, Axios reports of a heated confrontation between Musk and Trump advisor and attorney Boris Epstein.
Ever seen a bunch of grown-ups act like kids fighting over a toy? Well, that's what's happening with Trump's buddies and Elon Musk right now. They're all red-faced and stomping their feet because Musk's acting like the big cheese in Trump's playgroups. Seriously, it's like watching a reality show where the rich kids can't decide who gets to sit at the cool table. And guess what? We've got the juicy details on why Trump's pals are throwing a fit over Elon's power moves. Stick around to see who's gonna get sent to the timeout corner. Picture this, Trump and Musk strutting around Mar-a-Lago like the cool kids in high school. It's a weird friendship, right? Like the class clown teaming up with the nerdy rich kid who just bought a fancy new car. Musk's been following Trump around like a lost puppy, trying to be his new bestie. He's practically tripping over his own feet to keep up with the orange one. It's kind of adorable, in a cringy billionaire way. But not everyone's thrilled about this bromance. Trump's old pals are giving Musk the stink eye. They're probably worried he'll steal their spot at the lunch table or something. Musk's not helping matters by acting like he's the big cheese. He's strutting around Mar-a-Lago like he owns the place, telling everyone how to run things. It's like he forgot Trump's the one with the weird hair and fake tan, the true signs of leadership, obviously. And boy, does Musk love to brag. He keeps telling anyone who will listen how he helped Trump win. I let him back on Twitter, he'll say, puffing out his chest. I'm basically the reason he's here. Yeah, sure, Elon, and I'm the Queen of England, but trouble's brewing in this billionaire paradise. You can almost smell it in the air, like one of Trump's famous fast food feasts gone bad.
One point during what the sources described as a massive blow-up, Musk accused Epstein of leaking details of Trump's transition, including a personnel pics to the media.
The old guard is getting pretty fed up with Musk's antics. Trump's buddies are starting to look at Musk like he's a piece of spinach stuck in their teeth. They're sick of his constant preening and posturing. It's like they're thinking, we've already got one egomaniac around here, we don't need another. Things are about to get messy, folks. It's like watching a slow-motion car crash, but with more gold plating and bad toupees. Will Trump stick with his new tech bro, or will he go back to his old crew? Stay tuned, because this drama is juicier than a well-done steak slathered in ketchup. Remember when we said things were about to get messy? That was an understatement. Imagine a billionaire cage match with Trump as the prize. In one corner, we've got Elon Musk, tech bro extraordinaire. In the other, Boris Epstein, Trump's ride-or-die advisor. Who'll come out on top in this battle for the Donald's attention? Musk thinks he's Trump's new BFF, and boy, is he milking it. He's been whispering in Trump's ear about who should be in the cabinet like he's picking players for his fantasy football team. It's like watching a kid try to influence the cool kids' table seating arrangement. But hold on to your mega hats, folks, because there's a new player in town. Enter Boris Epstein, Trump's longtime buddy who's about as thrilled with Musk as a cat in a bathtub. Epstein's been Trump's go-to guy for ages, helping him pick his political dream team. And he's not about to let some Silicon Valley upstart muscle in on his turf. The friction between Musk and Trump's old guard is getting hotter than a MAGA rally in July. It's like watching two tomcats fighting over the same alley. Musk struts around like he owns the place, while Trump's original crew gives him the stink eye. Behind Musk's back, Trump's team is talking more smack than a bunch of gossipy high schoolers. They're calling him everything from that annoying tech nerd to Twitter's village idiot. Ouch, looks like Musk isn't winning any popularity contests in MAGA land. You can almost smell the explosion coming, can't you? It's like watching a cartoon character with steam coming out of their ears, and boy did it blow up. Word on the street is that Musk and Epstein had a shouting match at Mar-a-Lago that was louder than Trump's ties. We're talking full-on red-faced vein-popping yelling. It was so bad, they probably heard it all the way in Washington. So what's next for our favorite billionaire bromance? Has Musk bitten off more than he can chew? Will Trump stick with his new tech buddy? Or will he go back to his old crew? It's like watching a political soap opera, folks. Stay tuned because this drama is juicier than the rumors about Trump's Diet Coke button. Looks like the billionaires are at it again, folks. This time they're squabbling over who gets to play with America's piggy bank. It's like watching toddlers fight over a shiny new toy, except these toddlers have more zeros in their bank accounts than most of us have brain cells. So here's the deal. Elon Musk, our favorite Twitter happy billionaire, wants his buddy Howard Lutnick to be the new Treasury Secretary. You know, the guy who gets to decide how to spend all our hard-earned tax dollars. Musk probably figures if his pal's in charge, he'll finally get that Mars colony funded. But hold your horses, space cowboy. Trump's got other ideas. He's leaning towards Scott Bessent, some hedge fund hotshot who used to work for George Soros. Yeah, that's Soros, the guy Trump supporters think is hiding under their beds at night. Now, Musk thinks Lutnick's the better choice because he'll enact change, whatever that means. Maybe he'll replace all the dollar bills with Dogecoin or something. Meanwhile, Bessent's approach is apparently driving America bankrupt, according to Musk. Because, you know, we were doing so well financially before. Let's dish some dirt on these money men, shall we? Lutnick's the big cheese at Cantor Fitzgerald, a Wall Street firm. He's been hanging around Trump's transition team like a bad smell. Bessent, on the other hand, is raising eyebrows faster than Trump raises his Twitter follower count. Some of Trump's pals aren't too thrilled about his Soros connection. It's like bringing garlic to a vampire convention. It just doesn't sit right. But Musk isn't backing down. He's like a dog with a bone, or maybe a billionaire with a rocket. He's so determined to get his way, you'd think Lutnick had promised him a personal moon base or something. And guess what? Musk went and blabbed about it all over social media. He's out there singing Lutnick's praises like he's auditioning for America's Got Treasury Secretaries. Trump's team is not happy. They're probably wishing they could put Musk in Twitter jail or something. This whole mess is turning into a real knife fight, and not the fancy kind with silver cutlery. We're talking full-on back alley brawl here. It's got Trump's advisors more worried than a turkey in November. They're scared Musk's big mouth and even bigger influence might mess up Trump's master plan. You know, whatever that is. So, is this the beginning of the end for Musk's political dreams? Will Trump tell him to take his rockets and go home? Only time will tell, folks. But one thing's for sure. This treasury tussle is more entertaining than watching grumpy Trumpy try to pronounce Cuffy backwards. Remember when we thought Trump was the king of controversial tweets? Well, hold on to your MAGA hats, folks, because there's a new Twitter tyrant in town. Elon Musk is firing off posts faster than SpaceX rockets, and Trump's team is scrambling to put out the flames. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Musk's big mouth writing checks his influence can't cash? Seems like Musk thinks he can run the country 280 characters at a time. He's been using Twitter like it's his personal megaphone, shouting his ideas about how America should be run. It's like he's playing president in his billion-dollar treehouse. And boy, is it giving Trump's team a headache. These tweets aren't just annoying, they're causing real problems. Musk's been contradicting Trump's policies left and right. Remember when Trump promised to slap tariffs on everything that moves? Well, Musk went and praised Argentina's president for cutting import tariffs. It's like he forgot which team he's supposed to be playing for. Trump's advisors are pulling their hair out faster than the Donald's toupee in a windstorm. One of them said Musk's posts about the transition and economic policy are more troublesome than Trump's fast food diet. They're probably wishing they could put parental controls on Musk's phone. And it's not just the bigwigs who are getting fed up. Trump's supporters are starting to look at Musk like he's a piece of kale on their freedom fries. They signed up for MAGA, not Musk's Martian adventures. Every time he tweets, you can almost hear the collective groan from MAGA land. But here's the kicker. Musk's Twitter addiction might just be digging his own political grave. It's like watching someone shoot themselves in the foot, but with a rocket launcher. His need to share every thought that pops into his big brain is turning him from Trump's golden boy to the kid nobody wants to sit with at lunch. Word on the street is that Trump's team is plotting to muzzle Musk faster than you can say fake news. They're probably dreaming up ways to limit his social media influence without making it look like they're sending him to the naughty corner. But let's be real, does anyone think Musk knows when to shut up? This is the guy who called a rescue diver a pedo guy and tanked Tesla's stock with a single tweet. It's like expecting a rooster not to crow at dawn. So buckle up, folks. This Twitter tornado is far from over. Will Musk tweet his way right out of Trump's inner circle? Stay tuned. Picture this, Elon Musk strutting around like he's got co-president tattooed on his forehead. Talk about delusions of grandeur. Our favorite rocket man seems to think he's Trump's right-hand man, complete with an imaginary West Wing office and a made-up secret handshake. Musk's been playing political dress-up, acting like he's co-piloting the country with Trump. He's been sticking his nose into everything from cabinet picks to foreign policy. It's like watching a toddler try to help dad mow the lawn. Cute at first, but quickly becoming a pain in the grass. But here's the kicker, Trump's inner circle is getting more annoyed than a cat in a bathtub. They're fed up with Musk's ego trip faster than you can say "Kofef." One Trump advisor, speaking off the record, grumbled, "Who does this guy think he is? The Secretary of Mars?" Musk's been overstepping his bounds so much, he's practically doing the cha-cha all over the White House. He's offering unsolicited advice on everything from the economy to Space Force uniforms. Spoiler alert, he wants them to look like something out of Star Trek. All this meddling is starting to ruffle Trump's perfectly coiffed feathers. After all, there's only room for one big boss in MAGA land, and that's the guy with the orange tan and the weird hair. Trump's team is worried that Musk's behavior is making the Donald look like a sidekick in his own administration. It's like Batman suddenly playing second fiddle to Robin. It just doesn't work. The tension is building faster than one of Musk's rockets. Everyone's waiting to see if Trump will finally put Musk in his place. Will he tweet a classic, "You're fired," or just ghost him like a bad Tinder date? Well, folks, it looks like Trump's starting to put some space between himself and his billionaire buddy. He's been seen in public less and less with Musk, probably hoping people will forget about their bromance faster than they forgot about Trump's steaks. So is this the beginning of the end for Musk's political adventure? Are his days in Trump's inner circle numbered? Or will he find a way to tweet himself back into the Donald's good graces? Stay tuned, because this political soap opera is more unpredictable than a game of pin the tail on the donkey at a MAGA rally. Trump's biggest donors are fed up with Elon Musk. Looks like his ego might be too big, even for those massive SpaceX rockets. Our favorite Twitter troublemaker has really done it this time. Let's count the ways Musk has ticked off Trump's team, shall we? First, he's been acting like he's running the show, telling Trump who to pick for his cabinet. Then he started arguing with Trump's advisors like they were random Twitter trolls. And don't forget how he keeps bragging about letting Trump back on Twitter. It's like watching a kid brag about sharing his toys at recess. Now here's the juicy part. Word on the street is that Musk might be on thin ice with the big man himself. Trump's probably thinking, hey, I'm supposed to be the center of attention here. Political experts are saying Musk's antics could cost him his spot in Trump's inner circle faster than you can say "Cuffy." Why? Well, Trump likes yes men, not know-it-alls. And Musk, he's been disagreeing with Trump's policies left and right. It's like he forgot which team he's playing for. Plus, all this drama is making Trump look bad. And we all know how much Trump hates looking bad. Some political gurus are predicting Musk's days in Trump's world are numbered. One analyst said Musk's ego and desire for attention could lead to a falling out with Trump. Both men crave the spotlight, and there's only room for one star in this show. So, the million-dollar question is, will Trump dump Musk? It's looking more likely by the day. Get this, some of Trump's biggest donors are calling for Musk's head. They're saying he's more trouble than he's worth. It's like the cool kids telling the teacher they don't want to sit with a new kid anymore. What's Musk gonna do to save his spot? Will he finally learn to keep his mouth shut? Or will he double down and tweet even more? Maybe he'll offer Trump a free trip to Mars. One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. Stay tuned, folks. The Musk versus Trump showdown is heating up faster than a Tesla battery. Well, folks, looks like Elon Musk's political adventure is turning into a real dumpster fire. He barged into Trump's world like he owned the place, and now he's got everyone from advisors to donors wanting to kick him to the curb. Talk about a rocket launch gone wrong. Who would have thought the guy who wants to colonize Mars couldn't figure out how to play nice in Washington? Maybe he should stick to sending cars into space instead of trying to run the country. At least cars don't talk back or have their own Twitter accounts. But don't change the channel just yet. This Musk versus Trump drama is far from over. It's like a never-ending episode of The Apprentice Billionaire Edition. Who knows, maybe next week we'll see Musk trying to build a wall on Mars to keep the aliens out. Stay tuned, folks.